Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you to our new episode of the Compass Games Town Hall, episode 59. And today is Thursday, January 26, 2022. I hope everybody's off to a good start for the new year, 2023. Forgot to fix that. So the errata has carried over. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get started by inviting Bill and Billy into the stream. So let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Here we are. Hey, somebody got a haircut.
Billy?
No,
take your hair off.
Not you. Not Billy.
Yeah, I got a Floby.
Yeah. Good to see you, Bill. A busy 2 weeks since we last talked.
Everything going good.
Catalog sale, I believe we have some crying in the skies tonight as the catalog sale expired, I believe, yesterday.
Yep, catalog sale's all done.
So that's a big thanks to everybody who participated in that. I hope everybody was happy with the deals they got. And let me put this up just as a reminder. It's very important. So let me just get this ready to share. Is we do have some poll questions we want to do tonight again. So those that are initiated will know how this works. You can just go to the URL, slido.com, and put in those 7 digits. Or if you want to be lazy like me, get your smartphone out, put it on your screen, grab the QR code, it will take you straight in. So we're going to start the show, I believe, with some questions pretty early on this time. So that's why I want to get this out there now so we can get as many participants as we can. I think, how many did we have last time? We had a lot.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 70 or 80? I think the number was 70 or 80, something like that.
I think it was over 100.
Yeah, over 100, huh? There, well,
yeah, 115, 110.
All right. Well, we have 145 on now. So thanks to everybody who joined us. I know people will come in later. And well, it's just gone up a few more spots just when I said that. So, so please go to slido.com, put in those 7 digits. You'll land there or use the QR code. And we'll be good to go for tonight. And I'll show this in the banner in the meantime so we can get caught up. Did you want to go straight to the poll questions or anything else you want to start with?
No, let's go to the poll questions.
Okay, so we're all right, everybody. So get ready. All right, so hopefully everybody is prepared. Ample warning on that. So let's go ahead and do that. And our first poll question coming up is there we go. Did it come up? It didn't come up.
What?
Hold on. Disconnected. Hold on. I know what this means. I got to refresh my screen. Give me 1 second.
Okay, Johnny boy.
It's coming. It's coming. It just loses its connection for some reason, and now it's back.
Oh, there you are.
It wasn't too tough to fix. Anyway, so we have our first question for tonight is, are you planning on attending Compass Expo in May? We did do an update to the Expo site today. I think it's 26 registered attendees for May already. And the game signups have been updated as well. 5 people. So far, we've got 62 people voting already. It's a lot.
No, I know, but don't you usually have the numbers down below?
No, they're always on the top.
No. Under he has the numbers.
I think it's percentage. I think it's always showing the percentage. So usually we have percentage numbers, I believe. So it breaks it out.
Okay, what the hell?
Yeah, I'll whip up the other.
Okay, whip up the other, though, and let's see.
All right, do you want to see the other question now, or do you want to keep this one up?
No.
We got to talk about something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So look, so far we have 15% yes that they will plan on attending in May, and again we have about 26 registered so far. So yeah, 15%. That's around 12 people. I think about 12 people so far have said yes. For those that have answered the poll question so far.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so that's not a bad number. And again, hopefully everybody knows you can find the Expo link on our homepage to take you right there. It's a single page, and as you scroll down, you'll see the registered attendees, and then you'll see what all the registered attendees, what games they've signed up for, and if there's a match, you'll see those highlighted with a box.
Give the numbers.
Percent.
Yeah.
All righty. Want me to close this one out? Any final comments?
No, you can keep them on. Keep them on
leave
them
on
for the whole show.
Okay. Well, we got another question, though, is the thing.
Yeah, but can't you keep both on?
No, it's one at a time. I can come back to it.
No, but you could leave this in the background. People could still do it, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, leave it in the background.
Yeah. So we'll leave it in the background. And now we're going to go to the next poll question, if that's okay with you. So we can get to the next one. So the next question is coming up right here. Did you attend our last expo past November? So slightly different question. This is looking in the past for our last one.
I got a number. That's
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, the number was around 15, 16% was the one for attending this May. And so far but enough people get their votes in here. Might be lagging a little bit. I think it's a little lower than what we had for the first question. So that would translate to a few new attendees that didn't make it in November, but are planning to attend in May. So yeah, it looks like about a 4 percentage point drop off. So we picked up 4 points for May, Bill. It looks like.
Okay.
So that one's pretty straightforward. Everybody answered that really quickly. It didn't take them too long to know if they were there in last November. I think that's
that's good.
pretty straightforward question.
Sorry.
And then we'll go to our last question, which is again about last year's event. So this will be a limited group, very limited group that can answer this question because it's the 12% or so that attended last November only. So if you,
I got a question. Yeah.
Okay. So, here it is. If you attended the last November, so that's going to be a small group here. Out of these choices, which was your favorite? The pizza, interacting with the Compass team, the designer sessions, or the sale, the big sale that was put on at 50% discounts?
Oh, look at that.
So again, we'll have around maybe 12
That's
people,
9
I
people.
think. Maybe more than
That's
12.
good. You gotta have.
So again, this is for those that attended last November.
Okay.
So it looks like the social aspects slightly wins out. We may have just slightly beat the pizza, Bill.
12 people.
Our sparkling personalities just beat out the pizza.
Well, there you go.
It's a close call. So that's about 12 already. So that's pretty much that represents the folks. So that would close our poll questions for tonight. We could always come back to them later, but they're available online for anybody that wants to see them. So there you go. Quick and easy. So a little bit of an uptick for May based on everybody that's live tonight compared to those who made it last November. So it looks like it went up a few points. And we could talk release schedule update. We've updated the release schedule slightly. No major shifts, but just about what's been released since we last talked. So I'll throw it to you, Bill and Billy.
Well, yeah. Okay, I got Paper Wars 102 has been released.
Yep.
And I got to hold this up for a minute because the counters might fall out because they're so.
Oh, there you are. To take it.
Yeah, that's good.
There we go. There are the counters for
Big counters.
Yep, nice shrink wrap as always, so they don't
them back, Bill.
fall out.
No.
What?
No, you asked if they fell out.
No, they didn't fall out.
There's the map for Santiago campaign. That looks nice. Yep.
What?
Pretty clear.
Back.
Looks like your resolution slightly improved from a few episodes ago. It seems like the
that's
lighting
good.
or something's been better.
Now, did you post on the website, John, what the table of contents is?
Yeah, that should be there already. I know I did one recently. Oh, it was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whichever one.
Yeah, so then we got a magazine.
Yep, there's the magazine. Yep.
And here's the.
And it's got the table of contents on the left. That should be there on the website. I can check it while you're showing that. But while you're doing that, let me just skedaddle over.
Yeah, how the hell is that working? Oh, there we go.
So here we go. I'll just sort of show this in the meantime. Let me go to share. Oh, here's the table of contents. It's a little hard to.
Oh, nice.
Let me see if I can get it centered here. So it's a little hard to see. Let me see if I can zoom in. Probably can't zoom in all that much simply because, So for folks that want to make it out, I would just say go to our website. If you look at our release schedule, we'll show up under just released. And there's a link to the table of contents right there. So it's all there. What Bill was showing a second ago, you can check out the table of contents, no problem. All right.
So that's good. We like that.
Yeah,
Bill wants to say it.
Excellent.
Okay, so that's good. So that's in the mail. So yay for that.
And Sniper Kill Confirmed went out as well.
Yeah, Chanel boats.
Chanel boats before that. So those are all released. So we are up to date, and as a reminder, if I go back to our schedule, just so everybody can see this quickly, just to show that we are up to date here, I'll show that again.
That's what I told.
So we see here we've got Carrier Battle. So here's the releases of Paper Wars 102. All the recent releases are on the right side. So you can see Paper Wars, Sniper Kill confirmed, Schnellboats, Maori Wars, or Maori. And then we have here the next slated release. And I think somebody posted a shipping notification they received, or their order was being charged for Carrier Battle Philippine Sea. That's going to be next up, followed by our 1812, which was, I believe we had over 100 pledges for 1812 for our Kickstarter rollout. So that was great to see. So thanks to everybody who put in a Kickstarter for 1812. That will come up after Philippine Sea. And then Doomsday Project 2 Balkans will be coming up shortly. And then we're going to the pre-Russian Civil War, Prelude to Revolution, and a few other titles. You can just scroll through and see all the releases coming there on the left column. So excited about the upcoming schedule. I hope everybody's excited about the upcoming schedule for sure. All righty. So I think we're good on our schedule as far as that goes, Bill. And let me check the comments here, see if we can go to comments so I can catch up. Has my Sniper Kill confirmed shipped, Paul Walker? It should have, unless you're just saying you ordered it today. It was released. In other words, the product was released.
Yeah, you can always email sales@compassgames.com.
Exactly.
So just give me your mailing address and stuff like that so I can look it up.
Absolutely. And then, yeah, the map, a lot of comments about the map for 1812. Now that you've seen it on the Kickstarter, you can also see the rules booklet on the Kickstarter page as well. I'll be sure to add it to our product page here momentarily, but it is on the Kickstarter page if you look up 1812, the Great Lakes battles. And then ETA for shipping Carrier Battles, Philippine Sea, Bill. That's coming up pretty soon, I would suppose.
Yep, pretty soon.
Yep, pretty soon. We'll go with that. Okay, let's see. Biz is joining us as well. Getting closer to the titles I'm jazzed about. 1812, War at Sea. Rich's Victory at Sea. Oh, still don't see Battle Hymn 2.
Well, here's the good thing. Okay, I'm so excited because we finally got Battle Hymn 2 moving.
Oh, that's great.
Which is good. There was an issue with the artist that we had. Had some personal issues, so couldn't do it. We've got a new artist. We're looking at sending that to production at the end of April. And then when that comes in, that's going to be right out to the people. So
that's great.
Battle Hymn 2 is finally, it's been a nightmare. Probably one of the worst ones I've had to deal with on things happening. But that will be out definitely before the end of the year. So
that's great.
Move on from that.
That's great news. Yeah, everybody's excited about Philippines.
And then I think our next project, I talked to Eric Lee Smith. Our next project is going to be Mosby's Raiders.
Oh, Mosby's Raiders. Perfect. Okay. That's great.
And I know there was a lot. I don't know if anybody follows the Consum World game folder. Okay. But the reason why I didn't go on there this week is I've read a lot of posts about Fleet Series. Okay, and I said to myself, let's address it here.
Right.
So there was for people that don't know, okay, what the issue was that we had a pretty good group of people that said, oh, I'm not going to buy Fleet Series. It should be redone. It shouldn't be a straight reprint. And I don't know why Compass is doing that. Okay, they need to consolidate all the rules and make one rule set. Okay, and I listened to all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, there was a lot of chatter on, and that's what I'm talking about, straight reprint or updating the series. And yeah, it's going to be a straight reprint with errata, updated graphics, any there might be some stuff that we, as long as it's official, might take from Avalon Hill magazine, but it really is going to be a straight reprint. Okay, and that's going to disappoint some. Okay, but that's just what we're doing.
All right. Well, that sets that record straight. So if anybody has any questions about any Compass projects, feel free. 1940 4142. That one is already on its
Oh
way.
yeah, no, that I have my sample copy, and I'm reviewing it.
Yep. I think you showed it. Yeah, I think that was shown. I'm thinking you showed it.
I can't remember, but that's coming along good. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Bismarck, which is I think Billy's project. Billy, did I get that right?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
working or with Julian on the
What's
Bismarck
wrong?
game?
That's printers.
Well, can they hear that?
That's printers.
It's at the printers. Okay.
The printers.
This says awesome news. Few people have said automatic buy for Mosby's Raiders. So thank you for the news for that. Yay for the flea reprint. So again, not just straight reprint, but also incorporating all the errata.
Yeah,
new
all the
artwork,
errata.
and
Because here's my philosophy. There's a lot of people that when your average age in the hobby right now, which is just shocking, is late 40s, early 50s. A lot of these people weren't wargaming in the 1980s, early 80s.
right.
Okay, a lot of people. So I'm looking, here's what I say, and here's what the statistics show, because we've been doing reprints going back to some of our first games. Okay, so we've always, Bitter End in 2006 was a reprint. Yalu was a reprint. We were doing reprints before people even knew what reprints were. Okay.
Right.
And what we found out is that if you stick to, I'm a traditionalist in every fashion, whether it's sports. Bill can tell you I don't like what they're doing in baseball, don't like what they're doing in football. Okay, I'm a very traditionalist. And my thing is, okay, I'm getting these games out that are that I personally like, okay, with updated graphic, errata, and stuff like that. So
Good update. And then question about Fall of Tobruk, April, May, or June. I think if I look at our schedule, it's the 6th game down. So we release 2 per month. January, February, March. So we're looking probably what, April-ish, I would say, for Fall of Tobruk, if we have a cadence of 2 box games per month.
Yeah, probably April.
Yeah, April, because
no,
we're entering February now shortly.
It's gotta be May or June, but it's ready to go.
It's coming in a few months for sure. So Paul's asking about Road to the Rhine. So no update since the last show. I'm waiting on the map from the artist. So it's just a delay. So I can't give an update other than we're waiting on the artist for the
now
map.
I know Burma is all done, ready, going to the printers.
That's great. So yeah, Burma from GDW. That's with all the errata incorporated as well, just as you explained. So that is good news.
What people don't understand is I leave it up to the designers, really, if they want to do a reprint. Look, I tell them, you can either do a straight reprint with errata and whatever's out there, okay, or you can redesign, okay? And what's happened is you have some people that don't want to do a straight reprint, okay? So when I say I'm deciding that, okay, it's really a combination between me and the designer, okay? But you look at Bruce Maxwell and NATO.
Yeah,
we
totally
wanted
different.
to do a whole new game.
Right.
Okay, you look at
Aaron Armour coming up will be the same.
Aaron Armour, whole new game. You look at Carrier. Carrier's going to change when we do that because of Carrier Philippine Sea. It's got some changes to that.
Yep.
Okay. Third World War. Third World War was really close to a
that was actually, it was close to a straight reprint in terms of honoring the system rules, but tons of enhancements to make gameplay more enjoyable, better organized. Just the uptick in quality of components and what has to be tracked.
So
counters.
it really depends on what the designers really want to do with their projects.
Exactly. And then let's see here. Definitely Mosby's Raiders. So that's something that's coming up. Storm of Steel. That is a project I know Bruce Urian has worked on. Storm of Steel, Bill. I can't recall if that one actually went to the printers.
Yeah, that's at the printers now.
That's at the printers. That's what I thought. Okay. I thought average age was low, 40s and 50s. So maybe
no. We did a thing probably 2, maybe 3 years ago. And that's what we got, which was shocking to me, but it's true.
That's great. That's good news. Jay says he was wargaming in the 70s. So where are all these young whippersnappers coming from? Golden Age of Piracy, which is a Joe Carter game design. I believe Bruce Urian's already been working on the artwork for some time on this.
Yeah,
actually.
they're finishing up dog boats, going
Yes.
through that extra. What we've done in the development process, okay, is we've added a couple more. We've added another step to the process.
Yeah.
Okay, because what happens is it goes through designer, developer, play testers. Then it goes through the project guy. Okay, then what we've done, and this happened maybe 4 months ago. So it's just starting in the is Brittany actually takes the game before it goes to production now, and she actually plays the game. Okay, and goes through a deep dive of the rules to make them better. So that's something that we thought we needed to improve. Like, hey, we're always looking for improvement. So we've instituted another layer in catching mistakes, and just catching things that no matter how many eyes you get on it, there's always something. So
yeah, understood. We're reminiscing down memory lane here. So Jeffrey in the 3rd grade, he brought Avalon Hills, brought it to school. Avalon Hills D-Day. That's pretty cool. Ken got the original Mosby's Raiders back from the 70s, I guess is when it was released, he said.
No, that was in the 80s.
That was 80s. I thought it was the 80s.
Yeah, it was in the 80s.
And not a bad game. So there you go. And Michael was wargaming in the 1960 with Gettysburg. So there you go. There's a true grognard veteran of the hobby right there. Eric's asking about Market Garden John Butterfield. Update as of today. We had 2 key proofers and playtesters, or main proofers and playtesters besides some others we had. And the second person got his in, I guess, a few days ago, because Butterfield just announced that all the changes in proofing comments are now done. So they've been handed over to Bruce Urian as of this morning. So Bruce is going to be working on incorporating all of the consolidated proofing playtesting comments, which is our last round of proofing comments. So that one is very far along, and that's a major milestone. So Bruce is going to be wrapping it up here. And like he says, most artwork's complete. So now it's making adjustments, basically. And Jay was actually at Gettysburg in 1860. So no, I know that means you were busy. I was there too. Let's see here. And then they're saying, Bruce has been doing a lot of artwork for us. So he's one of our very talented artists for sure. So we're all happy to be working with Bruce. I haven't played Burma myself. I have the game. I'm curious if looks like Paul's played the game or is excited about it. I have never played Burma. I know the cover. I've got it here buried somewhere, but never had a chance to enjoy it. But that's coming up now through Compass, thankfully. Has Combat shipped? Yes, that has shipped both volumes, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I believe, was it about 2 weeks ago, Bill, we announced the restocking?
Yeah, and like I said, send me an email at salescompassgames.com, and I can look into where your combat is, the status of it.
Yep, and I don't believe we're working on Wabbit Wampage at this time, although I have played that game in my younger youth years, so absolutely, that was a lot of fun. Will all these have paper maps? Well, that depends on the game. I think the general rule of thumb, Bill and Billy, is if it's a one mapper, typically it's mounted.
Yes.
So if it's a larger game or multiple maps for like a quad game, expect it to be paper based. Is Atlantic Sentinel still on for late summer 2020?
That's the plan.
Yep. Okay. Let's see here. What else do we have? Let's see. Compass Games Live. Thank you for. I even quoted the episode number. David, thank you for that. I had an interview with Jeffrey Phipps.
Yes.
Amon's a Madman. Is this still happening? Yes, it is. Also, German. I'm sorry. What, Bill?
That's funny. No, that's funny. Yes, it is. So, Art is asking about the Finnish expansion. Okay, it's that chart that's been holding us up, because that chart should have been here in the last shipment, and they didn't do it.
Oh gosh, I'm way behind comments. I see where you pulled Art's comments from. So I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying not to miss any comments. So I'm like 5 minutes behind everybody. German Tank Ace. Yeah, Gregory's working on those designs. I believe the British tank ace will have the Italian tanks in it or as targets. So as a target, you'll see the Italians. I don't believe you'll be in an M1340. So I don't mean to disappoint, but there's always a possibility of that. Anything's possible. I would say no to Russia 44. I don't think the designer is going to deliver on that project, so we're letting that one go. So we're not really, So that one, if it lands at our doorstep, we'll happily take it. We'll happily take it. Conflict Games had a lot of cool games. If there's one in particular, Brian, you are a fan of, or anybody else, please let us know. French tank ace, it hasn't really come up. That would be a challenge for 1940, I think. But yeah, there you go. Let's see here. Fleet Series doesn't have much errata, does it? Well, I don't know. It's 5 or 6 games at least. So I
think it doesn't have a lot.
Yeah, so it's just, but we have to work it all in. We have to do the research. Maurice Fitzgerald is doing all the research. He's the project lead for the Fleet Series. So Mo's on here. You can ping Mo, and we'll have some project people involved too to help him. But he's just in the early phases right now. Yep. So I'm still catching up in comments here. Let's see here. Russia precedes Finland. I just got up to Art's comment.
Yeah. No, and again, that chart, it was supposed to be in the last shipment. They didn't do it.
Okay.
So it's not coming till next shipment. So that's the only thing we're waiting for is that chart.
There's a unique first game. I haven't heard this one before, Shin. Was After the Holocaust from SPI. That's
Wow.
I love SPI games, so that definitely was not my first one. Yeah, Barlev is a very popular one. Wooden Ships and Iron Men, that would fall under the Hasbro Avalon Hill thing, which Bill mentioned earlier is a tough nut to crack. Schutztruppe, believe that's an official wrap as of a few weeks ago.
We wrapped that up. Well, like I said, we had to the designer passed away.
Yep.
Of that game. Okay, so we had to make some what we think he would have wanted at the end result, because there were some issues that we had to
clarifications
come to consensus on with the team.
Right.
Okay, and so that's actually at the printer, so we're finally getting that one out.
Yep. Panzer Krieg's on my list, but I have other projects ahead of it, which includes Tank Leader. So Tank Leader, we're proofing the rules. So it can go to final layout. So we're in the final proofing phases there. So nothing new is
now,
being
John,
added.
I told you that we have campaigns of Robert E. Lee, right?
Yes. Yeah. And another one. I believe. What was the other one? I thought there was.
No, we don't have that one because that one's done by somebody else.
Oh, okay. So campaigns of, so folks, would love your comments about
Thanks, Phil.
about Prados's Robert E. Lee game. I would love to hear some comments about that from you if you've played the game or if you're familiar with it. I believe it was a Clash of Arms release, I want to say, in a flat box many years ago. Let's see, Pushing Cardboard. I haven't read these comments yet, everybody. I received Death in the Trenches and Barbarians at the Gates. Thanks. Well, very well packed for a long trip. So that's probably Billy and crew that are responsible for that. So awesome. Combat 3, is that in production?
No. It's waiting for artwork to be finished. And Combat 3 is Anzio. No, not Anzio. Operation Market Garden.
Operation Market Guard. Okay. And then Ken is asking, I paid for 2 games about a month ago. Will I get Carrier Battles when it's ready, or do I have to wait for Western Front Ace as well?
Well, no, if you're in the US, okay, we don't make you wait. And you did a combined order. If you're in foreign, like in another country, then yeah, because the shipping is based on those 2 orders.
Yeah. There we go.
I think he's in the U.S. Yeah.
Ken, you're in the U.S., I believe, right?
Yeah. So
yep.
No, you won't have to wait.
Okay. So Gregory is working as he gives his update on design. So, British Tank Ace, German Tank Ace are both done. He's working on the Soviet.
Now, I remember talking to Greg, but I don't know if I thought we talked about that we were going to have the Italians in there in North Africa.
I think they're targets only, but Greg is here, so he would
Oh,
have to,
yeah, maybe they're targets.
he would have to write a, that would be my guess, but I haven't talked to Greg about that project because
So
there's
you always
others,
win that scenario, I guess.
you know, so there's others definitely ahead of that. So we talked about Shoot Strip. How about Victory Point Games? You know, there were some games in the Siege series, which were
Yeah.
already spoken for already. So we really didn't have anything there that was on our want list, just to be FYI. Greg says he's thinking about the French Tank Ace comment. So that means he'll have it done by tomorrow. So there you go. There's that answer. Let's see. Designer of Russia 44 is the designer of France 44, which is Mark Herman.
No, it's not.
Is Compass interested in reprinting any of the 3W titles? Interesting.
Yeah, no, I did. I had a conversation maybe 3-4 months ago, but he doesn't own any of them.
Most of them were just contracts to publish at the time, and
And the
copyrights
ones he
went to
owned,
the
he
designer.
sold to a guy in Canada.
They went to somebody Moseman, Robert
Oh,
Moseman,
yeah,
owned it,
what yeah.
and he was impossible to work with. I was hoping I could see his. I don't even have a list of his catalog games, but he was impossible to work with. So I had no choice. We basically had to give up. So sorry about that, folks. But some deals cannot be made as hard as we try. We
Yeah.
would have loved to made a deal. Some deals can just not be made. Let's see here. What about Chantilly's Jackson? Let's see. What about Chantilly?
Isn't that SPI?
I don't recognize Chantilly. I mean, I don't recognize.
I don't know.
I don't recognize that one because there was Jackson at the Crossroads, which was actually 2 games in 1. Jackson at the Crossroads, which is a popular collector's item, but I don't believe there was ever a Chantilly designed by SPI. Andrew, can you give us more information on Chantilly? Because that's not ringing a bell.
Oh, yeah, Excalibur Games. That's that.
Oh, Excalibur Games. Yeah, they did a few. They did a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Siege of Hasbro. If we could be successful with that, we have talked to people at Hasbro.
We got through, and then
we got through.
Off.
We got through the wall, but it's like a maze. You have to get through the maze.
Oh, no, we got through the wall, but then we got bombed after that.
And
we
then
got booby trapped.
Yeah, it didn't work out. Red Eclipse. Yeah, Red Eclipse. Actually, I talked to Steve, the designer. He uploaded updated rules. So that one's going to Shane for layout because gosh, this was just in the past 2 weeks actually. So I'm just feeling horrible because I know the designer and I'm drawing a blank on his last name.
Now I know that,
but he just uploaded. I could check. He just uploaded the rules, updated rules that are going to go to layout. Sorry, I'm looking at my project.
Yeah,
site.
I know that Roger Nord, after we do Lawrence of Arabia and Grand Army of the Republic, I know that I could have sworn I talked to him about Shot and Shell.
Okay. Oh, Shot and Shell. That's a great game.
He has that.
That's a great game. Oh, that's one to put high on the list. That's a very popular game. That's great news. This is Steve Overton. I apologize, Steve. I was drawing a blank on your last name. Steve just uploaded on January 14th updated rules, etc., so we can go crazy with the layout to get this one ready for the printers. I think I don't know if I showed that comment, but yes, a reprint of John Hill. Okay. Cry Havoc. I think you've just talked about that, Bill, probably. Cry Havoc's another third-party publisher. It's a game by a third-party publisher. We could look that up. No problem. Let's see. First World War II tank ace, Polish person in Poland. So Greg would have to add cavalry rolls probably as well to that. Remember, the main status is I'm completing the editing and proofing of the rules booklet. So that's it. Goes to layout and we're done. So that one's it's got minor enhancements. You know, Vance did like what Bill was saying earlier today. He always asks the designers, what do you want to do with the designs? And Vance did want to make some minor modifications to the game. Ironclads, I know Bill talked about that a little bit. He talked about Shot and Shell. Is Art Lupinacci still working on the streets of Stalingrad? I think Art is here and he probably answered this question already. I was never working on the streets of Stalingrad, which is what I was going to say.
Extra counters.
Oh, that is true. right now, Art is working on the rules layout
Okay.
for Hitler's Last Gamble from Danny Parker.
We don't have the game up.
Let's see what else we have for comments. Okay, yeah, here's a vote on Campaigns of Robert E. Lee, one of
Yes.
the best games on its scale. So awesome. Happy to hear that.
Oh, God. Yeah, go on.
Did you mention from Kevin's asking about when Europe in Turmoil and the successor would be coming out?
Yeah, hopefully. I gotta think that.
Well, I know one's not.
No,
just
I
a
know.
reprint.
I know it's in production. I just don't know where.
Yeah, and the original Europe in Turmoil is getting an actual upgrade, so it's on par with Europe in Turmoil 2. So I know I recall from the designer interview, or in speaking with the designer.
And no, because it's a mounted map and stuff, and I think it's only like a $69 game. There will be no update kit.
Oh no, there we go. Oh, it's gonna
Yeah,
put
so
the crowd in a tizzy. There we go again.
I gotta throw that in.
All right. Art Wolf says he wants thinner counters for Campaigns of Robert E. Lee. The ones in the original were not thin enough. He expects thinner counters so he can see both sides at the same time. So it's more opaque. So we will work on that. Also, Robert E. Krell. Okay, so Krell's the way to talk about this insider baseball talk. So Krell, yeah, it's a popular game. It's a very good.
That's
we talked about
Clash of Arms did that one. Clash
of Arms did that one. Market Garden is making again great progress in Market Garden. As I mentioned, the last proofer got his comments in, and Bruce Earing has access to the changes that Butterfield's authorized. Let's get a new War in the Ice. That's SPI, so it would be a new design. It would not be a reprint because of copyright. It would just be something different. Let's see. I'm still
of America is actually going to be. Oh no, it's not there. Are you sure? Oh, what's the rule book? Oh no, yeah, okay, it's coming. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah,
Warriors of America.
For America is actually going to be turned in for production. Well, it goes to Brittany first, which is our new policy, but then that's going to be in 2 weeks, and then his card game is moving along. His card game's moving along too.
Okay, if you reprint Campaigns of Robert E. Lee, will you redesign or straight reprint the Rick Barber map?
Oh no, I don't own the map.
Yeah, the map we don't own. We don't have access to it. Maybe there's digitized versions out there.
Unfortunately, it's got to be a new map.
Yeah, it would be a new map. If you like the style of it, I'm sure the artists that we have can try their best.
Yeah.
But it's a new design.
But he hand drew those.
Yeah, he hand drew those. I know there's one artist that mimics it using software these days. There's a way to mimic it through software, but it's never going to be as the original, of course. Let's see. Any chance of getting Frank Chadwick's Battle for Moscow series from Victory Point Games? Haven't looked into that, to be honest. So that's the question for Bill that we'd have to ponder. About Frank Chadwick's Battle for Moscow series from Victory Point Games.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it's a simpler. It's sort of a simple series, simple Eastern Front, introductory level type thing. So we can talk about it offline. Royalists and Roundheads, isn't that Rob Markham? I want to say.
Yeah, 3W did it, and Rob.
Yeah.
No, somebody's doing that with him. I thought it was Canvas Publishing.
Oh, really?
Compton or whatever.
Okay, I hadn't heard that.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't see Combat 3 anywhere on the website. I don't think it's on pre-order yet.
No, it's not on pre-order.
That makes sense. We can't do any SPI games. Sorry, guys. Would have to be completely new designs because of copyright. Excalibur Games owns the 3W stuff, and they are impossible, or he is impossible to negotiate with. So not possible, which means it's this game as well. So that's not really going to go anywhere. Yes, White Death is something we have on our list. I think it's already on our list as part of our agreement. So we already have White. We can add games from GDW at Compass, but White Death is already on our list. So that's already.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
I got to do this.
Okay.
But I got to think about this. Who did Ambush? Was that Smith or Butterfield?
Eric Lee Smith, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, because I talked to him and he said, well, he doesn't want to redesign that or anything else. But I'm thinking that we should do a straight reprint with errata.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it's paragraph driven and we've come a long way, and remember they had those things, You had to look it up.
You have to look it up. You have to look up the
Yeah,
result or whatever. Yeah.
And I think we've come a long way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
I think there's a market for just a straight reprint of Ambush.
Yeah,
So
that'll be
I'm
good
gonna
to see
yeah.
people's comments on that. Absolutely.
Oh, they're saying
Absolutely.
Butterfield. I don't
Oh,
know.
same both.
Or was it Butterfield? I don't know. Maybe I lost track who it
Butterfield.
was.
Butterfield.
Maybe it was Butterfield.
No, but I think Derek Lee Smith has it though.
Oh, okay. All righty.
Or was it Butterfield? Who did I talk to? No,
I can't remember.
Derek Lee Smith on it.
Let's see here. Looks like somebody's unwrapping the printing the new game that was received. That's great to see. A is working on Streets of Stalingrad, but that's all I can say. I'm not sure what A is. A is I don't know what
Okay.
I don't know what that
Yeah,
means.
you know who it is.
A?
Oh God, we met with him.
Dana Lombardi?
Yeah.
No, but he's doing a one mapper like area movement.
Oh,
It's
maybe.
it's not the monster. I think there's a conflict with the person who did the map for the monster Streets of Stalingrad, but I would defer to Art Lupinacci because he's really in the business of that game and he's published that version. He knows Dana Lombardi better. But
that's what Eric Lee Smith told me too. He said it was the worst game he ever designed.
Streets of Stalingrad?
Not Ambush, not the worst game. It was a pain in the ass to design.
Oh, probably because of the paragraph stuff.
And he said that to me. I remember that.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Galaxy Force. Yes, I spoke with the designer, reached out to him. He's still needing to wrap up the project. So he's just a little bit behind, but he's got some real life stuff going on. So we have to defer to his schedule, but he'll get it done. I'm confident he'll get it done, but he just hasn't been able to wrap it up yet.
Our Golden Age line of games
Uh-oh.
is actually what? You told me I could say it.
I think you're fine.
I can do whatever I want. Can I
Yeah.
do whatever I want?
Yeah.
Okay, Golden Age.
It's what's next anyway. So
Golden Age. Golden Age games, which is the line. We're actually going to do Burning Banners.
Burning Banners. Yeah.
Is going to be the first one in that.
From Christopher Moeller, I believe.
Yeah,
who was
and that's going to get the whole full. Everything.
There we go. All right. Any estimate on the Burma release you mentioned, Bill, since it's getting ready to go to the printers there?
Oh, God.
Big fan of it.
Yeah, we're talking 6-7 months.
Okay. Conquerors, that's not going to happen. Anything, if you say anything about Excalibur, SPI,
Ain't happening.
Hasbro, those three, same answer. Not going to happen as far as the reprint, as a reprint goes. Not going to happen.
Yeah. I won't say it.
Until you hear otherwise. Not going to happen. Let's see.
It's not like we've tried, right, John?
Oh yeah, we've definitely tried. Ambush. I didn't know Butterfield's working on an Ambush like in space. I hadn't kept up with his other projects. I've been working on the Market Garden World War II Commander series, but not his other work. But it's great to hear that. Very good news.
Yeah, the Golden Age stuff will be on Compass website.
Does Decision Games own the SPI catalog, or is it Warriors of the Coast? So this Decision Games is SPI. And Wizards of the Coast is Hasbro, and Hasbro owns the Avalon Hill stuff. Hope that helps, Andrew. We've walked that walk. Put it to you that way.
Yeah, we've walked it.
We've walked that walk. Ambush series would be great. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see what we have here. Just catching up on everybody's comments. To get in your town hall, by the way, for the free drawing tonight. So please do that. I need Leatherneck and Battle Hymn. Just saying. There you go. From and Move Out. Yeah, there's other games in that. Ambush series.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
What?
White Death. We're definitely looking to do White Death. Absolutely.
Oh no, they were huge.
Well, the Golden. Oh, where did it go? Will the Golden Age?
They bought Avalon Hill and then they didn't do anything.
So Eric's asking, will the Golden Age games show up on the Compass website? Yes.
Now Eric is working on the next, and that's moving along.
Yep, Manchurian Front. Yes. The next Total War series game.
Yeah.
Correct?
Which. He said battles. We had disagreement in the. He said battles. I said Total War.
Okay.
he emailed me and said they're going to call it Battles of the Far East, or no, Battles something of the Far East.
Okay.
And I said I want War in the Far East or whatever.
There you go.
And he goes, well, they're like battles. And I go, well, battles are wars. Right?
Yeah.
So we had disagreements. So I don't think he's going to go for it, which makes me sad.
Any chance of a Crete multi-theater game? I think something could be in the offing with Vance von Boris, perhaps, maybe on that. We'll see. Art says he's doing a 30-map version of Streets of Stalingrad. That's the code word. This is really just Art.
To do with Streets of Stalingrad, he told me he was doing one.
Arts. This is like this is really code language. Like I don't know if anybody watched.
I must have talked to Art like an hour at the convention about him that he's redoing that.
There you go. See. There you go. So that's the answer. He's doing a 30-map version of it. Let's see. Yeah, I heard there's something going on with Dungeons and Dragons and open source, and I haven't had a chance to read the news articles, but I hear Wizards of the Coast is just deciding to do something, and nobody's happy about it. So yeah, we'll see what that's about.
No, I thought somehow other groups are going to do Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
Well, I think they're pulling. I heard like it wasn't going to be open source, like they'd have to be paid, or there's something with licensing. There's people know better than I do. They're going to probably comment in here in droves, but yeah, there's media over it, and I think Twitter blew up over it. So there's a lot going on with Wizards of the Coast in terms of Dungeons and Dragons, I've heard. This is one that's not presently on our list, I don't think, or could be, but easily that's something obviously that Bill could definitely do, is Crimea. So that's definitely doable. Another vote for Ambush. Let's see here. Just catching up on here.
What?
Oh, here we go. Butterfield's new space game is Away Team. Okay, I think I did hear of Away Team, actually. So that makes sense. Okay. Sorry, I'm still catching up on comments. They're messing around with the OGL, the license. I don't know what the OGL license is all about, but there's something going on.
Yeah, there's something going on.
It's a long story. It's probably akin to the GDW Europa story. It's probably that long. Probably one of those. But yeah, something messed with the OGL, the license, open gaming license changes. There's stuff going on. And thank you, Theodore, for going through the Folda Gap rules. That's a great game. As Folda Gap, so that's the Adam Starkweather series, I believe.
Yeah, Enemy at the Gates is at the printers now. So
there you go. Okay, and as Art Wolf says, this Wizards of the Coast is not our problem for tonight.
Sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, Dungeons and Dragons has a huge, tremendous following. So if they're upset, something's going on. Can you do a remake of Battles and Leaders from Yaquinto? If we can find out who makes the decision in the estate. I researched it, and it's 3 potential parties involved with Yaquinto. There's a French printer company. There's a relative, and I forgot what the third source was. It's a complicated situation. I haven't solved it yet. So if anybody has any leads on Yaquinto for us, gosh, that would be just wonderful. Here we go. So OGLs allows DMs to write their own D&D material. Wizards of the Coast wants to own that material. So if you do an add-on, to the series, it's considered a copyright violation, I guess, that you're trying to do your own.
Well, that's good.
That's how that works. John, go up and read my comments on Chantilly. I hope it was recent. So you keep talking, Bill and Billy, because I don't know if I'm going to find them. I'll look for Andrew Fring's comment. Oh, Philippine. Oh, well, damn. There you go. You do that while I look.
What is it crooked? Oh, there we go.
That's shrink wrapped. It's shrink wrapped.
Narcissus.
Look at that.
He knows where you are.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one everybody's looking for right now, I think.
I'll tell you. I think Art is one of the funniest guys I've met in a long time.
Yeah, he is.
I'll tell you, we were laughing. We had a great time.
Talking about his Streets of Stalingrad.
We were talking about everything. He is a funny guy, but he said he's not coming to any more conventions though. So
he isn't.
They actually didn't like it.
Jesus, I can't. Oh my God, I can't open this.
Can't open it. It's a shrink wrap too thick for you.
I want to open it. Jesus.
You're like a little kid, dude.
Well, you got to put it on the.
How am I gonna do that with you standing away?
Well, put it up.
Yeah.
It's not easy, is it, Billy Boy? He's biting it. What a. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus.
Okay.
Well, you didn't.
I did. You open it up. Come on,
You
Grandpa.
didn't bite any of it.
Yeah, dude, I got some off right here. I bought a hole. Look at it. Come on. There you go.
This ain't going well.
Put it on the camera, dude.
Well, at least I am. See.
You didn't.
There we go. So everybody's gonna have a problem opening their game when they receive it.
You don't have
Apparently.
Okay.
So here we go. John Sallard is back. He's back in with a vengeance.
any- We did.
Look.
Oh,
One dice.
Ah,
10-sided.
nice 10-sider.
Nice. Little baggies. This is the rule book.
Yep. There we
Now,
go.
what he did was we did something that I don't know if people are going to like it or not like it, but it was all about learning this game. Okay. But what it does is it goes through, and after you read a few pages,
Yeah.
you can actually set up and play a game.
Oh, that's good. Program learning approach.
Yes, I think. Hang on.
You've seen this before, dude.
What?
You've talked about this before.
What? I did?
Yeah, that you can play. Like,
No. You could
It's-
play as you.
Yeah, as you go.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing. I did that. Wasn't really. It didn't work for me. But I'll tell you what did work for me. Was I went right to the. Oh yeah, I don't know what it is.
Example part.
But here's the playbook. And see, as you can see, oh yes, I went right to that example.
Yep. There we go. Yep. Nice detailed example.
No, it's on here.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, not, but it says over there. Yeah, down. Right?
Yep.
Learn to play. Comprehensive example. That was
Learn to play.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. It really helped me learn the game. And I'll tell you, I use that. And then, hang on. Where are the other? Oh, see? You can play scenario 1. Where is it? Over here. See, Bill? Over there.
Yep.
Over here.
Over here.
Oh, yeah, everything's
All right.
Scenario 1.
Fighting
And
over
then-
the rules. That's
Yeah,
what we
and
need.
you only need rule section 1 through 4 to play it.
Tony's asking, is it solo game only or cooperative?
Nah, really solo.
A solo game.
I
Yeah.
think you could. Yeah, solo.
Yeah, it's solo game.
There's your answer.
Solo game. So then there's like how many? There's 9 games. I mean 9 scenarios. 5 of them are ones that you learn rules as you go along.
Okay. Yep. Program learning approach.
No, 9 scenarios. I said 9 scenarios.
Holy moly, all right.
Yeah, Andrew, go ahead and send an email to me. I saw your note earlier at john@compassgames.com for any new designs. That'd be great. There we go. Nice player aid card display. Yep.
All right.
That's card 1, front and back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice little background
Card
images.
2.
You guys both do
Front and
back.
back. Yeah, I got it. Took me a little time, but I got it going now. Card 3.
I believe it is a single mapper, if I'm not mistaken. I
Well,
believe
you'll
it is.
know in a minute.
Yep. Yeah. True.
Don't give
Don't give
my-
away. Don't give away your punchline. as
This
they
is
say.
chart 4. Oh, look, pictures. Woo-hoo.
Oh, little holding box pictures probably
Nice.
there. Yeah.
Now this is a game turn flow chart. Okay, game turn flow chart. Only one-sided.
Ah, very nice. Yeah. I like it.
Now this is an air raid flow chart.
Ah, cool. I like that.
See? This is a Japanese movement priority.
All right. There's the solitaire stuff. Like the
And then this is
that's your AI.
look at that. See how I did that, Bill?
Look at that. Very
Okay,
nicely.
that
Yep. There's the
11 by
Japanese
17.
forces. Yep.
And then there's 3 counter sheets, nicely tightly wrapped
Very nice.
by my great.
Just the way the boss likes it.
Very nice. Yep. Nice 9/16 inch, it looks like, is the
And that's it.
template
That's the
used.
unboxing.
Yeah, and then the map was one map, or how many maps?
No, there's no map. You play it on your table.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, what am
That's-
I doing here? It's like Christmas. I got that.
Mounted map. Is that mounted? Single map. Yeah, I bet it's mounted. Looks like it's mounted. I forgot it was I forgot it was a mounted map. Darn it! I forgot my own. There's the night. That's for night turns, by the way. That always works out really well for night turns and
Yeah.
spotting. We like the night turn map.
Oh, look at that.
And there it is with lots of displays as needed for the task forces and yep, cap and all that fun stuff. Very cool. John Southard is back. John Southard is back. Happy to see that he's back. And as you can
Okay,
see,
so his next one is he's doing
the Grant game, right? Western Camp.
no, that's already
Okay.
done and handed in.
Okay.
No, what?
What?
What'd you say?
The Grant.
Yeah,
It's already-
the
The
Yeah.
Grant game.
No, what he's doing next is he's doing Carrier, the original one, and
Yep.
he's redoing some stuff because of this one.
So bring him up to the par. Yep. Okay.
Then what I think he's working on Grant in Atlanta.
Very cool.
So, yep. So that is a good game. So
Yep.
yay for this.
Yeah, Ken, I was caught off guard. I forgot I was a mounted map for the carrier battles, so I'm excited about that. That's
It is a
awesome.
Mon map.
And looks like Mo's going to be working on a learn to play for this solitaire game, carrier battle. Good timing, given it's coming soon. That's awesome. So Bill gets all the fun. He's got carrier Philippine Sea ready in the house. He's living the dream, folks. He's living the dream. That's all I can say.
Who's living the dream? Me?
Yeah, because you've already got carrier.
Oh no, I told you guys this before. I live the dream every day.
There you go.
This is unbelievable doing this stuff. This is like great stuff.
Yeah, let's see. John Allison is asking, are playtesters compensated in any way?
No. Our playtesters compensated anyway. Yeah. Lead playtesters are compensated, but not
Not all playtesters.
yeah, because you only have lead ones.
Yep. And I don't have carrier in front of me, so Bill gets to answer this, or Billy, because I can't remember the battles. Actually, there's probably 50 people on the broadcast that can answer the scenarios.
No, it's Philippine Sea.
For the the original carrier, I think, right? Are we talking about the original carrier that he's going to be?
Yeah, I can't remember what that is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll find out. So we'll have to find out about that one. Yes, Tokyo Express. Sorry, is Southard going to be doing Tokyo Express?
Yeah, that's after.
Yeah, that's after. You just mentioned that. Excellent. Carrier, and this is updated, by the way, folks. This Carrier Battles is very much an update. John Southard's really refined the system. I think we did some interviews with him on Compass Live, where we stepped through all the enhancements and changes he made, just so he let you know. All solitaire games should have mounted maps. Well, yeah, if it's a single map, definitely. So we got that angle covered.
Yeah, we got that angle.
We do get, play testers. Obviously, we get volunteers, proofreaders that are willing to do it for free, get their credits in the rules and all that fun stuff. As you say, the journey is the reward. So that's great. We appreciate everybody who contributes for sure. Living the dream. Do you have Western Front Ace yet? Are you living the dream with Western Front Ace? I don't think that one's come in yet, has it?
Oh no, I'm living the dream.
Okay.
Because I got my sample copy.
Oh, there we go. See, he's got the sample copy of Western Front Ace. We can't even probably fit that on camera. It's too big of a game.
Yeah,
So
no.
we don't want to give you. We don't want you to have a hernia.
Oh yeah, Carrier was Solomon's. That's right. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that. Solitaire Midway. Yeah, I think John Southard's already mentioned to me something about. Oh no, you know what? I got that wrong. I take that back. Midway, not Solitaire, but Midway was mentioned as a future title for Beneath the Southern Cross from Bill Cooper. So Bill Cooper is thinking of going to Midway in a future game after we get his games released. But yeah, Solitaire Midway. It's always possible. And there's one you just commented on. So that comment came up twice. All righty. I think we are there with all the all the comments. So everybody, make sure you get in your hashtag town hall. It's great to see 230 live audience members right now, viewers. So thank you for your viewership. It's great to have 232 now. So what do you think? Do we? Are there any double? You want to show the double counters for Western Front Ace again?
No, I don't know where they are now, but yeah, those. Yeah, what a joy. Yeah,
Okay.
I deal with stuff.
Maybe for Compass Expo, we can have where you go have to find things. You have to go, on the street and find things. We can hide the two different pieces for Western Front Ace. But anyway, everybody's getting in their town hall, so that is good news. So I guess we can. Let me go ahead and get that ready. So hold on.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I think I might actually need folks to. Looks like there was an error. So you know what? Everybody who did town hall earlier, this is important. If you put in your hashtag town hall, say 5 minutes or early or longer ago, enter it again because I got a system error. There was a system error with the giveaway, so we only have 34 entrants right now, and I know there was like 200. So let's give everybody like 2 minutes. Go ahead and type hashtag town hall again. So everybody do it. Show your spirit. Just do it one time right now. I know you've probably done it already, but just do it.
Questions again.
Yeah, pull up the poll questions.
We'll pull up the poll questions in the meantime. So let me do that. But yeah, just put in your hashtag town hall. That would be great. So we'll go back to our questions here.
Sit up. Don't sit up.
Should I do it?
No.
Okay.
So let me just go back and.
No. Not this late.
So I'm just reloading the screen.
No, I should say.
So are you planning on attending Expo, Compass Expo in May?
Oh, nobody.
That didn't look like that changed.
And we have 89 people. 89 people have voted and 16% have said yes. That was our first question for tonight. Our second question was, did you attend last November? And 84 responded and just went up one. 13% have said yes. So we've got people. By the way, the poll questions stay open till tomorrow. So if anybody goes to Slido at this number or does the QR code, you can vote through tomorrow. And I will send Bill the update tomorrow. So there we go. There's that result. So it gives you an idea. And then the last question was, what did you like the most from last November's Expo? And it looks like we just got past the pizza for all the interactions with Bill and others. So Bill beat out the pizza, and he actually paid for the pizza. So there you go. He beat himself. And then the sale just overtook the pizza or tied it now.
Oh, yeah. Pizza.
So pizza's dropping in value there pretty fast, unfortunately. But there's our poll question. So thanks to everybody for answering those. And we're up to 180 entries. So we're looking for about 50 more entries. So make sure, again, please go ahead and put in your hashtag town hall as I'm showing here. Just type it in on Facebook or YouTube. Just type it once so we can get you in. And we'll start the drawing here in about 30 seconds because looks like we've recovered a lot of folks here. But just want to make sure everybody has a chance to get their hashtag town hall re-entered again. And looks like it's been pretty quiet here. Looks like we got everybody. Looks like we're good to go, Bill. Looks like it's quieted down, so we can do the drawing. Whenever you're ready, just need to find out what the giveaway would be.
Yeah, we'll do carrier.
Oh, we're going to do Carrier Battles Philippine Sea. Holy smoke. Yeah? All right, yeah. Everybody make sure you get your hashtag in. This is for Carrier Philippine Sea. You don't want to mess around on this one. You just saw the game. So I'll give it a few more seconds because this is a big drawing here.
What's picking up?
So again, the drawing is for this game, which we do not yet show as shipping quite yet, but we're going to give away this game tonight, which Bill just showed. It does not come with a knife, does not come with an envelope opener, which Bill needed tonight, by the way. You're going to have to supply your own envelope opener.
Good.
There you go.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
Nice tight fit, as they say. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the drawing. Thanks to everybody for being here again. Thanks so much for your support. Thanks again for your participation in our catalog sale as well, which just ended yesterday. And the winner of Carrier Battle Philippine Sea, and anybody can play this because it is solitary. You have no excuses whatsoever. The winner is Meandering Mike on YouTube. You are going to meander your way
Nice.
to a copy of Carrier Philippine Sea. I'm very jealous, by the way, but you do have a pretty cool avatar pose there, like a little selfie, side angle selfie action going on there with movement. So congratulations to Meandering Mike. You want to send a email to sales
Yep, that's
at
us.
compassgames.com. We don't have your last name here. So we have a bunch of mics. So we need you to claim your free game. Let us know who you are. Convince Bill you are Meandering Mike with a screen grab or something of yourself, of your account. And we will send you a free copy of a great new John Southard game. So great to have him back to game design again. We are excited about that for sure. All right, Bill. I think we got most people's comments in tonight and gave away a great prize. And I think we're off to a pretty hot start for the new year, given the recent releases.
Yes, correct.
So I'll let you close out the show.
Well, what do you want to say, Bill? You close it out.
Well, gang, as always, it's been a fun show.
That's it?
Yeah, thanks for all your support.
Okay, and have a good 2 weeks.
Yeah. And I'll
A
see
good 2
We'll
weeks.
see you in
That's
2
right.
weeks, and be safe.
you.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good
Bye.
night. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye.